Red Dead Redemption 2 is finally here, and it is amazing, making a very strong argument for Game of the Year 2018. And as it usually happens when we get really excited about a game, we decided to make a little something special. Special Xbox, special setup, and some might say we might have gone a little overboard. First, let's take a look at the Xbox One X we have designed for this release. So, we wanted to do another special edition design, and we had a couple ideas going in. I mean, with something like Red Dead, a really, honestly, simpler option would have been just making a red Xbox with maybe some just little graphics or anything, but we've done colorful Xboxes in the past. We want to do something a little more different and special this time, so we went for a wood paneling look, really focusing on the idea of a Western-themed Xbox. Now, if you've watched me unbox special edition systems in the past, you know I have kind of a main rhetoric I have when it comes to things I like in special edition systems. I don't like having the title of the game on the thing. I usually don't like having any words unless it's something very thematic. And I usually want something that's relatively minimalist. I want there to be some kind of main symbol or logo that references the system so that people who are fans of the game that we're referencing are gonna get it, but it's not necessarily this thing that's just like shoved down your throat. So we decided to have this design of a burned-in cowboy riding a horse. To be honest, this is not actually a graphic taken from any kind of official Red Dead 2 art, but I think it fits in perfectly. I mean, if you've seen any of the promotional art, they always love having those silhouettes of riders on the horizon, and I think this fits that perfectly. Now, as for how we actually made this Xbox, it's really simple. We found this company called Toast, and they make skin designs for game systems, phones, all kinds of different stuff, but their main focus is that the skins they use are made out of actual real wood, and they'll even handle things like burning symbols onto them for you. You just submit whatever image you want burned in, and they will do it and handle it. For the setup, we went with using an Xbox One X instead of using a regular One S or any PlayStation system, because as far as pure performance goes, Red Dead Redemption 2 does currently run the best on the One X. It still runs fine if you're playing on PlayStation like that, but if you want the absolute best looking experience possible, the One X is the way to go. As for the setup behind me, now clearly this is not any kind of practical gaming setup. We're not putting a TV or an Xbox on this right here, but we just wanted to make a set that would give some ideas for cool stuff you could do for a Western themed setup and really set the mood for Red Dead Redemption 2. So the main wall behind me, all this wood you see here, that's just lumber we picked up from Lowe's. You could also go to Home Depot for something like that. And then all the little different Western knickknacks we have, we just went to our local craft stores, a couple of them. And if you ever want to find cool, weirdly specific stuff to do for a gaming setup, craft stores is the place to go, because we've done a Zelda setup, we've done a pirate setup for Sea of Thieves. And now a Western setup, all from craft stores. Because it's stuff that, for our weirdly specific circumstance, it works out really well, but most of the time, why would you ever need to buy something like this? As for the rest of what's going on around here, we of course have both Xbox One Elite controllers set up, the black and white designs, the white one just came out, and then a poster for Red Dead Redemption 2 that I'm sure is making its rounds at a lot of different stores. We actually picked it up at our local comic book shop. Now, while I think we made a really cool setup here, the main point of this, though, once again, is to just celebrate what an awesome game Red Dead 2 is. I've been spending a lot of time with it, and I've been loving every moment of it. I've been playing on a 4K Samsung TV right here, which gives us a really good balance of getting all the best visual effects we want, while still maintaining a low input lag so gameplay isn't affected. And I've actually also been using the Companion app they released on phones, which has been really handy, because it kind of cuts down my time having to enter menus and stuff, because it allows you just to view the map, like you can see it right here, but you can also enter things like the manual, view your journal. It just takes a lot of time out of sifting through menus, so you can focus on just the raw gameplay. And as for the game itself, I mean, it's just been a fantastic experience. I mean, there's a whole lot of stuff I could rant about. This is not a review video though, but I think the main thing I really want to get across to anyone that hasn't played it yet is that this is a game that is not afraid to take its time and focus on small moments, and it does it in such a good way. There are so many games now that are focused on really fast-paced instant gratification, you know, fast traveling everywhere, getting stuff back to back just done. This is a game that's really cool at just letting you take your time going from place to place, experiencing it, adding all kinds of little fiddly bits like needing to eat food or rest, which is done at a good enough pace where It's never annoying, but it still comes up enough that you really do need to think about it. And it handles the balance of all these things so well. Like I said earlier, I think this is a strong contender for the Game of the Year 2018, and the only reason I'm not saying that for a fact yet is because I haven't beaten the game yet, and I don't want to make a claim like that until I've really given it its proper full playthrough. But honestly, if it maintains the rate it's going at right now, it's pretty likely.